gangsters, what's up, guys?
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place
And
like
we're
this.
back. Let's hop straight back into it. Let's hop on the map and see what quests we need to do. Finally. I've been waiting for this.
Handy resource.
Okay, it's probably best we flume, probably, just because I can't be able to run that far, if I'm being honest. I keep doing that. I always press A instead of X. I've been itching to get back onto this game now, I'll be honest. I'm starting to look like fucking Hagrid though, it's taking a piss. It's not cosplay, I just look like this. Swear down. I wonder how this is gonna go. And is it gonna be daytime? I hope so. I have changed some of the graphic settings as well to try and make it a bit smoother.
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started.
Do I get to pick a broom? No.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new
A part of me wishes
student
it did have
to
some of
our
the
class.
Harry Potter characters,
The goal
but
of
obviously
today is
different
to
times that I
remind
get
all
why
of you
it
how
doesn't
to
or
maneuver
whatever.
on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving,
Fucking hairs and
rolling,
mess
and
is so long.
loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays.
We're new to this.
For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom.
Up.
Say up firmly and clearly. Then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up.
That broom looks crazy.
Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up,
Up.
up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up.
Okay, we got that mastered at least.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off.
Side saddle, you know.
And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
Well, that doesn't sound fun.
Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take
This'll take
care.
some getting used
The
to.
brooms are school property. I want them
This is
returned in
brilliant.
one piece.
Okay, it actually feels quite smooth. I like it.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall
We
we?
shall.
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view.
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
Wow.
Ha! Good. got this.
Good. Okay, going down does feel a bit weird.
The old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as the first year.
I'll just go over there now. It is still my first year. And that's not what you meant, but... Look at the speed on it. It's getting out of hand.
Whoa. Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
I don't seem safe. Whoa.
Haha! Brilliant.
Why is he so quick?
Oh, well done. Have a moment.
I'm not happy about that. He has a nimbus, doesn't he?
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging.
We got a race?
But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Gryffindor like you might be interested in a high-flying adventure?
You're right. You are so right.
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me.
We're going on a little adventure
The
again.
tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it?
You could say that.
Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it.
Classic.
And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
What a speed, bruv.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class.
Took my time
Better
getting
hurry
back.
and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
We got there eventually.
And where have you two been?
Back at it, mate. Back at it. Couldn't fucking wait to get
hello,
back on,
Professor.
and
We were
yeah,
trying to get a bit
it's
of
so
extra
smooth,
practice
man.
in.
Other than going up and down, it is a bit jittery.
Each of you for not
I feel like it
following my
has set
instructions.
levels. I don't know how to explain it.
Listen,
Like,
Clopton,
you can only be on
I'm
certain.
disappointed
You
in
can't be on
you.
like 0.5.
You're in
It only has to be
this
1,
class
2, 3,
because
4, 5. I don't know how to
you're
explain
still
it.
not showing
Seems like it
yourself
tries to
or
slot in
frankly,
certain
your
heights.
broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future.
So many hateful teachers in this place, man. That's what I've noticed.
Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Yeah, it was. Is that it now? Do we have the broom always?
Sorry about that business with Kagawa. But you have to admit, those views were worth it.
Facts.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you
Facts.
can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you
Hopefully we
in the
get a
sky.
freebie then, like the Pokemon bikes. Let's have a look at the quest and see if we can go see him. Nope. Let's go do the assignment and then we'll go over to Hogsmeade. Maybe you have to be a certain level for that. Fire and use the focus potion. Do we not have that potion? No. Okay, we have target 1, let's go. LB. Thanks for the heads up. Do you know about that? Do you know about hitting the button to show you what way to go? Why can't I go out there? What's going on right now? That was so weird. Yeah, if you set a location and tap up,
Kind soul, help me.
it sends that thing. Shows you what direction to run.
Over here.
Just tap it though, don't hold it. If you hold it, it comes up with the explanation for it.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these
Of
things.
course you do,
Well, you
dodgy
took the fall for
bastard.
me, and that counts for something.
Did you find
This guy
what you
knows
were
how to get
looking
out of
for?
I
everything,
did,
bruv.
but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
Spooky.
This way.
Nah, see, like, can't
There's a
send that out
secret
now because
passage
he needs
just
to show
here.
us where it is.
It's well disguised. Revelio.
Crazy. Why am I going in alone?
How did you find this place?
My friend,
What the
Ominous
fuck?
Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved
Goggles.
that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose her again.
Spectacles.
I should tell you.
Revelio.
I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between
Oh
us.
no.
He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met.
Yes, lots of fall. Let's just quickly sort that out. Yeah, 20 out of 20. I'll just destroy these instead of selling them just because I can't be asked. I mean, this does 19. Just gonna destroy it, fuck it. Okay. These goggles are crazy. Okay. 16. Right, get rid of them. Defense 16. Okay. Ah, makes sense. Crazy. So you can change the look of it even though to these dark. We got the deluxe edition, let's start roaming with it. Hopefully the scarf. That's much better. Let's also get rid of this. We got a legendary, I didn't even realise. I mean, that is what we're rolling with right now. crazy. We got a big drip now.
Wouldn't want to jeopardize
I wonder if that can still be open now though.
We used to sneak in here almost daily.
Can. Lovely.
Never been caught.
I think I've seen
Big
Ominous
change,
in
big
potions.
change.
Or was it Hogwarts? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
I said Barty
No
Crouch
idea how,
Jr. Allow
Ominous
it.
was born blind, and no spell could reverse it.
Yeah, you're mocking
His
him.
wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose.
Oh,
Ollivander
you make
always
me
says,
laugh.
the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all
Tell 'em.
magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly
So are we about
taught,
to learn that?
not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Fringo.
Very well.
Ooh, okay. That was the most combination now.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though.
What was the logo for it? That was it.
The Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast...
Confringo!
Nice.
Wow.
How's it feel?
That's it! I think I've got it.
That was nuts. I don't know why I pressed select then.
Well done.
Yeah, I nearly had you then.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo,
I've turned
we
evil, bro.
singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's
See?
addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping
Yeah.
to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use
Expanding the
some
map a
cheering up.
little bit.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new
That's a
student will
body
be
of magician,
precisely
I
what
will.
she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers.
That's
By
all
the
he
way,
is, by the way.
What was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing
shit.
from what you found in the
He
library.
does look fucking spooky, I
assume
can't
it's
lie.
to do with what you told me about the Portkey and Gringotts and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you.
It's
And
good to know that you
yes,
can go
it
back to a
is.
chest there if you've
As I'm
opened
sure
it and
you
your thing's full.
suspect,
Because
there
I've just
is
done
a
it and
bit
it
more to
worked.
all of this.
I'm listening.
Should we tell him? We'll tell him.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft.
True.
You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even
You
mean?
know what it means, bro.
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain.
I'm not all there. That's
all
what
I
it
know is
means.
that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness
All I
that
do is
magic's
chatter,
power.
chatter,
You're
chatter. I
telling
want to
me
give him a
that
little bit.
goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic.
That's what we're trying
Yeah,
to find
it's
out.
worth it.
And this
Definitely
ability
worth it,
of
mate.
yours, does it allow you to wield this magic
I won't
too?
destroy anymore now either. I'll let you take them to the shop and sell them.
I
But it's because I
don't
was
know.
here. I wanted to know what it was.
When you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help
That's
each
not
other.
true, bro.
In
I'm the man when it
meantime,
comes to that
with
stuff.
both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curses in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between
Don't
us.
tell me what to do, bruv. You know I like to talk.
When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an arrow.
Confringo!
The lightning sound that's in that spell is crazy.
Revelio! Confringo!
Yeah, this game is sick. I can see myself taking a dark path in real life because of this. No, I'm joking.
Hello, Sebastian.
Yo, why you...
Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh,
They call me
hello.
slipping, bruv.
Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize
It's just
that
funny,
voice.
I'm walking around
Heard
the
you talk to
castle like this,
Weasley
bruv, and they're all in
potions
normal
class.
robes.
You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't
No
lie.
snitching here today,
no one
bruv.
stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he?
That question?
You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not afraid to
Friends.
exploit that connection if I need to.
Headmaster friends.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst.
Tell him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Friend.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets
Fucking
himself
hell.
in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to hear all about this.
Lucky, bruv. Yeah, because that's what I'd be doing to man if I could right now.
Only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
And you. Sick of her voice. The amount of times I fucking press A on that. Brooms ain't cheap. How much we talking, man? Serious? I'm skint right now. Fucking bought too much potions and ingredients and shit, thinking I was the man.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1750.
And by the
He's
end
got
of it,
bars!
the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling.
And after the nice bits, it was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flat.
Oh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves, you'll get us in trouble.
Bars,
In trouble
bruv.
you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Incendio! Confringo!
Why is it highlighted like that? If it highlights like that, is there something you can do to it always?
Professor Weasley?
getting spooky again.
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
You must have a lot of bank then, bro. We'll have to do the chest thing. The music just gets me gassed, bro.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard.
Never been opened?
I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
Is it what I think it is? It is, isn't it? It's the old room. You know.
What is this place?
This is the room.
I fucking knew it.
It only appears when one is in real need.
But I didn't need it.
Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need.
What do I need?
But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of
Because
the
this is
moment.
definitely the fire
Now,
scene.
where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room.
Incendio!
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess.
There's no chance I'm doing that spell in front of her,
This
is there?
presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish
gonna
certain
say.
objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room.
And this is what you do
I
to clear out
suggest
the
you
whole room.
practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Easy.
Splendid. Now,
I'm so bad at remembering there it is.
let's go on those chairs. Excellent work.
And you get
You'll
moonstone
note
for
that
it.
you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later.
Well, I've already got loads.
Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still
Mary
here.
Poppins.
I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Oh.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
They all seeing eyes.
Accio. Levioso. Confringo.
Nope.
Accio.
That is weird. What the fuck? I wonder what that box is for. There must be a way to pull that out. Yep, there you go. I'm the man. Not fingerless gloves again, man.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop
Don't say that, because I'll set you all out right now, G.
No, not
Confringo.
That's not helpful.
Joel,
you
man.
worthless pile of tin.
This is so cool, man. Wow. That looks so sick, man. There's probably so many references I've ran past as well and just not even realised. That's the thing. Is that the mirror? Nah, I doubt it.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden stitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Revelio.
Confringo.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yeah, my bad. Mic was muted for a little bit there, but it is what it is. We found him finally.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you.
Not the legend Deke.
Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered
It's been
this room
ancient
together.
then.
I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable,
So do I get a broom then? Because that's what we really want.
Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that.
Sure it can.
Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it.
Empty.
The room will do the rest.
Honestly, all of these cutscenes are done so fucking well. So engaged the whole time. That's more like it, I guess.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with.
And I believe we get rid of all the paintings on the wall and
I
shit.
look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing.
Ah, we've got one of those. We've got one of those.
The effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of...
Okay, so we now have a new cloak. Supposed to go over to gear. Cloak. Ugh, trash. Looks average, if I'm being honest. 18, yeah. These joints are crazy. Look at that. Crazy. We'll swap them. Still only level 11 as well. I'm slacking.
The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Okay, that's everything got rid of.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
We've learned quite a lot of spells today. Not bad.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
That was a long time ago.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase
No, thank
them.
you.
They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you
We got
give
all
it
the
a try?
questions.
Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Nice, we got like a little hub now. That's
Revelio.
not what I meant to do. This is what I meant to do. Do that there. That's mad, you get loads of different ones. Yeah, that is sick. Yeah, and we want that.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle
Barely.
grounds.
Alright.
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck.
Definitely reorganised that one
I
time
shall
and changed the
linger a
colours to
bit
everything
longer
matches,
in case
but
you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
okay, so we can make some potions. We need more divinity leaves for that. And there we got some divinity leaves. I wonder if you can get more than one thing going at a time on that. That is very useful though, I'll be honest.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some
I've got some in
moonstone.
there.
You can
Unless I just
acquire
used
it
it
by
doing
vanishing
those
items
tables.
here in the room of requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
How much?
I have the moonstone you
I thought I had
requested,
enough.
Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking.
That's what
Why
we like
don't
to
you
hear.
try it on the walls and floor?
This is sick, I can't lie. I'm playing Sims right now. I don't really want a rug. I want a chair. Gaze and Witch, and then we'll just do a rug as well. Which is that plant? Oh no, that's the tables. What an idiot. Okay, that's quite cool. Yeah, crazy. I don't like this angle. Fuck it, I'll do.
Professor, I have some questions about conjuration.
Yes?
Actually, I don't think I have any questions.
I'm here if you do.
She's just gonna stand there then? Oh, you have to do more. Fuck's sake! I just seen in the bottom left. I'm an idiot. I'm sure we'll learn what all these do eventually. Oh shit. Those ones don't even count anyway. None of these are gonna match. I'm just gonna do my head in eventually. One more. That's that done. Let's do some paintings again. Let's put that there first.
Good work.
What?
Shall we move on?
Our last time. We'll come back to that to at a later date. I'm not really feeling playing Sims right now. I want to fucking cast some spells.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors,
I get it.
patterns,
They wanted
and
to show what you
styles of
can
your furniture
do,
to
but
suit
fuck
your
me.
taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
The spells are actually getting a bit more difficult to do each time. Fair play. I was thinking, how hard can they actually get? But the way the buttons change and the directions,
Just aim your
like I can play
guns
Core.
at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
but not meant to do that. Where's the customizable spell? That's going to be it, isn't it? Yeah. Just the okay. I'm an idiot. I should probably read the. That is bigger. And then change the color.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
That is sick.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think?
I keep doing the wrong spell. It's doing my head in.
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Wow. Okay, I said I didn't want to play Sims. I lied. Every fucking time. Just wow.
Professor Weasley
That
said
was
I should
great
ask you about
customization,
changing
like
the room's ambience.
customizable
Of course.
content. Didn't know how
What
to worry
sort
about
of
them.
overall look most appeals to you?
Natural and earthy, moonlit, or dark and mysterious.
I'd like the room to feel mysterious.
Yeah, we would.
Eerie. As if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Sounds perfect.
Yeah, my character's loose cannon already. No, I thought it'd look a little bit better than that.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke.
Crazy, you got a little house elf.
Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed.
I could
No
spend the
matter
whole
how
episode doing
much
just
time
that, I can't
spend
lie.
Here, the room always manages to surprise me.
That animation is crazy. They've done so well on this. And it's expanded.
An even
There you go, it
bigger
has.
space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting.
I need more space.
If you'd
Just
like to
keep going.
customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Nah, we've been finding them already, so maybe we can use the statues now. Maybe that's what that's for.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Okay, so no gear. Is this ready? I didn't even make nothing there. It was here, wasn't it? Okay, at least it gives you a small amount of... There you go. Okay, we're on the go. Yeah, smart idea, to be honest. I just wanted to see what it all looked like. I mean, when you come in here, you want to be using all those types of spells, because you want to get rid of all of those, get all of that money. Like, that is really cool, to be honest. And you can thingy here. So, I don't think I've been here yet, have I? Is this something that's connected to the room requirement, or is back in the school? Yeah, back in the school. Okay, we have been there. Let's see. Report to Fig. Was Fig just inside there? Ah, that's alright then. He's such a menace, man. He literally terrorizes this place.
That Ray's girl thinks she can fly better than
I believe her. He really is the GOAT. I wish the classrooms looked slightly different to each other, but
I was
here's what it
hoping
is.
to see.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away.
See, all I do is talk, bro.
Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt.
Literally.
And
you met the Headless Hunt?
Giving him everything.
That must have been interesting, to say
yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret
history
cabinet.
class and everything we've just done.
I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not.
Yeah, I
It's a
feel like
room
it's going to be
with
completely
no
different for each of us, for each house.
Shall we?
That's why I can't wait to play the others.
Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Okay, I think this is a good place to end this one, actually. And then we can go into the chamber in the next episode. So I hope you have liked it. If you have, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. Holding on, my people. Peace.